I started being a shopper for an Amazon company that had already scaled their storefront insanely. I mean, they had multiple different locations across the country, and they hired me to do RA, which is retail arbitrage for them. One day, I got fired from them as well. I want to branch off. I want to do my own. And I think the thing that was holding me back was the fact that I had no community.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Dyson, back on the Dyson Allen podcast. Today, I have a special guest with me, Learn with Simone.
Hey.
Excited to have her on. Simone has been doing Amazon FBA for about 2 years, is it now?
Yeah.
Doing the Amazon FBA for 2 years now and specializes in doing retail arbitrage with some great connections in Las Vegas. Now, I'm not going to speak on too much, Simone. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself to the people?
What's going on, everybody? It's Simone, like Dyson said, located in Las Vegas. Got started with my own storefront about a year ago. And now I'm here. I mean, it's just been an amazing journey, exciting, constantly evolving. Excited to be on the podcast.
Thank you. Absolutely. Can you tell the people a little bit of how you actually got started selling on Amazon or what the beginning steps were?
Absolutely. So I got fired from my corporate 9-to-5 job, and I started being a shopper for an Amazon company that had already scaled their storefront insanely. I mean, they had multiple different locations across the country. I had just started up at their Las Vegas location, and they hired me to do RA, which is retail arbitrage for them, where I was going out every day and I was sourcing products for them to basically sell on their storefront. So I kind of learned the ropes and the ins and outs with the Amazon business through their company. One day, I got fired from them as well, and I started my own. I was like, I can't keep going through this loophole. I can't keep climbing a corporate ladder and then just get let go like I'm nothing. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my own.
So that was the second time you got fired from it.
It was the second time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So from there, it was like, I'm all in on entrepreneurship.
It was like a sign, like it couldn't be any clearer.
We made it happen. So pretty much that retail arbitrage company, you were going in stores, like scanning products one by one, like in Las Vegas?
It started off like that, and then I had kind of built a relationship with different stores. So they had my personal number. They would call me like, look, we have this shoe 50% off. Come in, we'll give you the whole inventory in the back. I was sourcing products from the back. It was a process. So I was individually scanning things, and then I kind of gotten into a routine where I knew exactly what I was going to purchase, and what stores I was going to pretty much hit for products.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying you were talking to the manager, because that's one of the biggest things I tell people, like when it comes to Amazon FBA, just as much as it's like buying and reselling, it's relationship building and talking to people. So like, how has having even those relationships with those managers at the stores, or what does relationship building at Amazon really mean?
It's a game changer. Building those relationships with people that can get you more, like with the relationships at the store, they had certain limits for regular buyers, but because I was consistently coming in, I was friendly, I got to know them on a kind of different level. They were more willing to give me discounts, more willing to exceed the limits. I know that, for example, Adidas, you can only stack a certain amount of coupons. I was able to get military, I was able to get student. Like, they were accommodating of me, all because I would show my face, I was friendly, respectful, and I just knew how to talk to them.
Yeah, that goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
A long way.
Very beneficial.
Then I guess doing that, you learned a lot of skills at Amazon. Reading the data, the back end, how to send out shipments. How is that now translated into what you're doing now with Prime Profits, building your own storefront? Has it made the process easier for you?
Absolutely. I was able to obtain everything from my previous work experience and building relationships with stores and translate that over to what I'm doing now and help other people. This is information that anybody can obtain, all lumped into one simple format. So, I had to go out and experience it, but with Prime Profits and with the course and everything, it's all in one. It doesn't get better than that.
How has some sort of mentorship or Prime Profits made it easier for you to, start your Amazon storefront or scale at that point?
So for a long time, when I was working for the other company, I had in the back of my head, like, I'm not going to stay here forever. Like, I want to branch off. I want to do my own. And I think the thing that was holding me back was the fact that I had no community. And I really didn't have like-minded individuals surrounded around me. So as soon as I got introduced to Prime Profits, I started networking. I started meeting like-minded people. That was that jump and that push that I needed to get started with my own entrepreneurship. So it's made all the difference. Honestly, I highly recommend when people ask me, what should I do to get started? Mentorship, a community, information.
Yeah. Being surrounded by other people who are doing the same thing as you in and out is like the biggest thing you need to do. Especially like when I started, I had two partners, me, Cam, and Hunter. We would sit in voice chat like damn near 10 to 12 hours a day, like all the time, just sitting in Discords, talking, looking for different sourcing strategies, trying to figure out the business. So being able to, be in some sort of community where everyone's in the same place, working on the same thing, just really is almost a game changer. Where do you see yourself within the next, 6 to 12 months with this whole Amazon FBA and Prime Profits coaching thing? What are you trying to get out of this?
I want to expand. I definitely want more people to understand and see the vision. I think that Prime Profits is going to explode, is going to blow up. And to be a part of a community where people are learning how to escape a 9 to 5 where they can just toss you away. You're just another corporate number to them. I think that that's inspiring. So, I mean, obviously evolving with the coaching, I do want to expand my social media to where I've got such an audience that I can sell on any platform. So TikTok, for example, I mean, obviously scaling into wholesale and private label and stuff like that. But the sky's the limit, honestly, especially with Prime Profits. I mean, any idea can explode.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
I think one thing that people don't understand is stuff changes so fast.
Mhm.
One handshake makes a huge change. It's
Yeah.
like, also, you never heard who you're going to meet. The Amazon community, the Amazon network is absolutely insane. And the people inside of Prime Profits, like, I'm the owner, I'm going to say this, just as much as me, it's the community that really upbrands and makes everything happen. So having that is great. What are some of the benefits you see of like having that network, and also the benefits of Amazon when it comes to like your lifestyle and what you can do with Amazon FBA?
Yeah, so guys, if you didn't know, me and Dyson and Prime Profits, we're here in Miami. I mean, this is an example of freedom right here, and just being able to kind of work and scale and operate my social medias from any location. So it gives me that flexibility to travel as well as go to the gym. I like to stay active. I love family, so I'm able to spend more time with family to the success of my storefront.
What are some of the lessons Amazon has made you learn?
Um, Definitely built my patience. I could use sourcing, for example. That right there is not easy. So, I mean, patience, it helps me stay consistent with things. Don't give up. Things will come as long as you're putting in that effort, you stay consistent at it. Um, it's also taught me how to be confident, really believe in myself. That's the number one thing with being an entrepreneur is believing in yourself,
Yeah.
doubting on betting on yourself. So
I remember this would be late nights, me sitting in the warehouse trying to like really figure out, is this Amazon thing gonna work? Is it even worth it? Should I be doing this? But like, you got to push through those times, and to really make something happen, to get to that next level, just you got to almost block out the noise in your head and just push for it.
absolutely. And I think with coming to this conference out here in Miami, I'm able to see that there's so many people that are just like me. They have those same thoughts, those same doubts, those same long nights, and they keep going. They've earned their spot at these conferences, and we're all just getting it how we're living. Like, we're trying our best.
Yeah. It opens your mind to so much, being able to meet these people and talk to other people who sometimes you feel similar to, and it feels good to be able to finally have someone to relate to.
Exactly. Yeah. Makes it all worth it.
Yeah. What advice do you have for someone who's looking to get started selling on Amazon, or is on the fence about actually taking that leap?
Invest in mentorship, invest in yourself, invest in knowledge. It's important. I was able to, of course, make those mistakes with the other company, and that was kind of like my mentorship. Um, but if you don't have that experience, I definitely recommend it just so you can avoid common mistakes. I mean, I heard a story earlier that they went into some random store. They wanted to sell on Amazon. They were interested. They went into a random store and bought random items. They didn't know any systems or softwares to use. Those are things that you can easily avoid investing into a community that's doing the same thing as you.
Yeah. It's all about the lessons and mistakes and avoiding them. And even you're now, because you made the mistakes with other people's time, you're able to help the other students inside of Prime Profits. How is that?
It's amazing. It's really enlightening. It's exciting. I think that I love it. I mean, it's great.
Okay. What advice do you have for, someone who maybe just joins Prime Products? What's like kind of the first steps they should do, and what's the best way for them to succeed in a sense?
Watch the modules. Like, okay, so something that I would recommend for anybody that's just joining the Discord, definitely watch the modules in their entirety. Join the voice calls, ask all the questions you need. We're always here to help. And we're excited for your journey with us.
And be on the weekly Zoom calls. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Um, Simone, I appreciate you for coming on. I appreciate you for talking. And the viewers, where can they find you at?
Learn with Simone on all platforms.
Learn with Simone right there on the screen. You guys make sure to go give her a follow. I was about to learning with Simone, learning with Simone. Hey, drop a like on the video, subscribe, and if you guys are coming from my channel, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you guys.